Hey guys, it's me, host Superstar. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! Today we're going to have my final talk on these Funko Pops that I picked up. This is the new Welcome to Derry television series Funko Pops. I'm also really hyped for the television series. I cannot wait for it to launch. And Funko have done an awesome job with dropping the first line of figures, giving us a few little hints and clues as to what may be included in the series, and we're going to speculate and talk about all that whilst unboxing these Funko Pops, and then they'll go into the Funko wall. But yeah, I said I would be doing this. I did shorts unboxing all of them recently, but obviously I don't really talk in my shorts, so I thought I would come online and give you guys a little chat about what I think of each of these Funkos, the design of them, what my thoughts are going into the television series. Because like I say, I'm really hyped for it. I'm really excited. So let's jump in and take a closer look at these Funko Pops. Okay guys, so Funko gave us 3 Funkos in the baseline. They also gave us a web exclusive, which is Pennywise holding a severed head that is like licking the blood of the insides. I don't think that's anything to do with the television series, because they did more or less the same design with Art the Clown holding the candy corn head. I think it's just a pop like this, and it's just for design purposes. But again, I may be wrong. In the television series, maybe we see Pennywise licking out a head? Oh. There's a phrase I never thought I'd say on today's video. Damn! So we have the Pennywise Funko Pop, we have the Skeleton Man, and we have Bob Gray. Now, I'm in desperate need of re-watching Chapter 1 and 2 again, because I don't remember a damn thing that happened in Chapter 2. Chapter 1 I've kind of watched a few times. Chapter 2, I don't remember what happened too much on it, other than the fact that the kids went back as adults, remembered what had happened, and then killed Pennywise. But I don't remember too much about it. I know we got a few tidbits on the Bob Gray character. Didn't we see a few little bits with him in Chapter 2? Because I know there's been that Funko Pop before, and I've got the head on one of the NECA figures. They gave us the head of him, but he had like the red lines like Pennywise, but they were dragged into his skin like it was bleeding. So I think we have had a little bit of Bob Gray before in Chapter 2, I want to say. But I need to re-watch it ahead of the new series, just to get that tidbit again, just so I'm aware of the full story that we've had so far. And now, I do know that this television series is a prequel to both Chapter 1 and 2. This is set 27 years prior, roundabout, to the original Chapter 1 movie. Now, that is going to be interesting. Are the parents of the kids from Chapter 1 going to be in this? And does that explain why some of the townsfolk are a little bit weird? Maybe they've lived there so long that the evil of Pennywise is like rubbing off on them, and that's why they were weirdly, not evil, but like some of the parents were a bit overbearing and a bit odd. Yeah, I'm guessing there's going to be some of their stories maybe in this. I might be wrong. But it would be cool to see that that's why they ended up the way they were, because they've been around this darkness for so long. Maybe? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that'll come to fruition? But either way, Funko gave us these 3 awesome Funko Pops as part of Wave 1. Ooh, that's a bit too close, isn't it? Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, they gave us these 3 Pops as part of Wave 1. Like I say, there is a web exclusive, and they did give us a Pennywise with the cart as well, which I think will play a part in this television series. We have seen the cart before. He did the little dance in front of it, didn't he? Was that post-credit scene, I think, for Chapter 1? Again, I need to see these again. I might do a video reviewing and re-watching the Chapter 1 and 2. Let me know in the comments if that would interest you. So Funko gave us this Pennywise new Funko Pop. Like I said in my original video of this one, I don't have this representation of Pennywise in my collection. I actually think, I actually didn't ever, well, I bought like 4 or 5 when Chapter 1 and 2 came out, but because there were so many different versions, I kind of overbought on Pennywise, and I ended up moving a load on, selling a load, because I remember Chapter 1 being really successful and everyone loved it, and then Chapter 2 was a proper letdown. So I remember getting rid of a bunch of my Bill Skarsgård Pennywise stuff, and I kept a load of the 90s versions instead. Obviously, I was a big fan of the Tim Curry one growing up. But this Funko Pop's really nice. I'm loving the design, and like I say, it's great to have this representation of Pennywise back in the collection ahead of this television series. So this is a cool Funko. I do like that one. Then we get Skeleton Man. Now again, I said this on my video the other day, this one is scary as hell. It's weird, it's odd, and it's just creepy. Now, Skeleton Man is definitely a form from Pennywise because you can see from the brow they are very similar characters, very similar setup there on the head. I believe this is Bob Gray. So what I think we will see is a scene with this Bob Gray character that will morph into a monstrous version of the character. Because I wonder whether we'll see the evolution of the entity, the spider entity, the alien, going from the Bob Gray style to this, to Pennywise. I think that would be a cool evolutionary step, because this version is closer to its spider form that we see at the end of Chapter 2. Like in the original Pennywise movie, it's obviously a spider alien-y thing. So I think this is closer to, like, where the alien's first taking forms and turns into this. That's what I think. But again, I may be completely wrong. I've just noticed the toes and stuff are dead weird on that one. So creepy. But again, it's a really good Funko. Does the head move on this one? It does. Oh, wow. So you can even pose him up a little bit and get a little bit of movement in there. Oh, that's even creepier to the side, isn't it? I like it like that. Oh, yes. And again, that face is just so monstrous. It's so good. And then finally, we do get the Bob Gray character as well, the human version of Pennywise, or the character that Pennywise basically takes the form of. I wonder if we're going to find out more about him in this television series as well, as because he's a weird looking character, isn't he? I like the white on the bottom, so it's like his face paints, you know, he's like he's rubbing it off, or he's just about to apply it or something. Again, very cool concept figure. I love him so much. He's got the Pennywise bottoms on there as well, with like a jumper on top. Very cool. I like that. I'm looking forward to the television series, guys. I really am. I'm really hyped to see where this goes. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching when it comes out. But yeah, I might do a recap and review on part 1 and 2. So, my favourite out of these three. My favourite is definitely the Pennywise. Like I say, I love this version. I'm happy I've got this in the collection now. So yeah, this is definitely my favourite. Second favourite, I would say, would have to be Skeleton Man, just because it's so friggin' weird. And then my least of the three favourites is definitely the Bob Gray character. He's cool, he's different, he's weird, but it is just a very generic looking Funko, deep down, really. But yeah, that's kind of how I would rank them. The artwork on the boxes were really nice. I'm loving this red and black artwork here. That is so cool and very much in keeping with the trailer. And like I say, I'm just very hyped for the television series. I cannot wait to get back to Derry and revisit our old pal Pennywise. Guys, let me know your thoughts on these figures in the comments down below. If you'd like to see me recap and review Chapter 1 and 2, do let me know, because that could be a fun video to do as well. Tomorrow I'll be doing a Conjuring video for you guys, where I'm finally going to be unboxing Ed and Lorraine Warren Funkos. So stay with me for that video tomorrow. But guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Super Sorrel. I'll catch you in the next video. But until then, stay super. Bye!